Your referees for today's session, Dave Collins, Caroline Horton, and your starter, Jeff Pratt. Officials, you may now be seated. Okay, so this evening's session starts in around about 2 minutes time. So we have so we're hoping to get started on time, and we have events for this afternoon are the women's 17 years and over 50 meters butterfly, the men's 17 years and over 50 meter butterfly, followed then by the women's 17 years and over 200 meters freestyle, and the men's 200 meters freestyle. Then we jump in to the women's 400 meters individual medley, and that's followed, no surprises, by the men's 17 years 400 individual medley. We then move on to 200 backstroke and finish off with 100 meters butterfly. As I say, the session is estimated to finish at around about 6:10. Hopefully we can get away a little bit quicker, that'd be nice. It looks like we're starting to get some swimmers through for event 301. So event 301 is the women's 17 years and over 50 meters butterfly, and in this event we have 3 heats. Heat 1. In lane 3 for Prescott, it's Maya Petroberska from Prescott. Lane 4 is Millie Gidman from Wirral Metro. And lane 5 is Abigail George from Winsford. And it looks like Millie from Wirral Metro is going to take heat 1 of the 50 fly as we move underneath the flags. And it looks like Millie, but obviously we need to get these results confirmed. So we just need to get these confirmed. And results confirmed as per the board. Heat 2. Heat 2 is lane 2, Bailey Siri from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 3, Bethany Shum, Bolton Metro. Lane 4, Libby Gotter, Preston. Amy T-Bay in 5 from Southport. Lane 6 is Catherine Waters from Preston. And lane 7 is Lucy Thompson from Stockport Metro. And as we move into the final 15 metres, and it looks like lane number 7, Lucy Thompson, Stockport Metro. Also lane 3, Bethany Shum from Bolton Metro. And who's going to get the touch? It is lane 7, Lucy Thompson, 31.01 from Stockport Metro. Just need that result to be confirmed. Result confirmed as per the board. Heat number 3. In Heat 3, Lane 1, Abby Winstanley, City of Manchester. Lane 2, Beatrice Clover, Stockport Metro. Holly White, City of Liverpool in 3. Jessica Calderbank, City of Manchester in 4. Gabrielle Melbourne Smith, City of Liverpool in 5. Ella Williams Preston in 6. Martha Smith of Clitheroe in 7. And Ali Day of Oldham Aquatics in lane 8. And as they come under the board, it looks like lane 4, and that is Jessica Calderbank, who's going to get the touch for the City of Manchester. And it is Jessica Calderbank who gets the touch. And that completes event 301, and we move on to event 302, the men's 17 years and over 50 meters butterfly. We have 3 heats. Heat 1. Lane 1, Jordan Ormond of Bebington. Joseph Archangel, Chorley Marlins in 2. Thomas Cars, Widdensford in 3. Ian Blackwell of Carnforth in 4. Benjamin Porter of Leyland Barracudas in 5. Ethan Nevitt of Strefford in 6. And James Ross of City of Salford in lane 7. And as they move into the final 5 meters, it looks like lane 4, and that is Ewan Blackwell from Carnforth. Is he going to get the touch? He does. Ewan Blackwell from Carnforth, 28.54. Just need to wait for that to be confirmed, and the result has been confirmed. So the 50 fly, a splash and dash, a quick sprint for these boys, making short work of these 50 meters. We just have heat 2 making its way around to the back of the blocks. Heat 2. Lane 1 from Winsford, the Ethan Wright, William Fidalgo Hull of Cockermouth in 2, Adam Blackshaw of Winsford in 3, in 4 is Charles Kelly of Southport, 5 is Jamie Clayton of Burnley Bobcats. Oliver Tinkler, Wigan Best, is in 6. In 7 is Alex Campbell of Oldham Aquatics. And in lane 8 is Benjamin Harrison of Burnley Bobcats. And as we go under the flags, it's looking like, oh, it could be anyone. I'm going to go lane 2. Who's sneaking in? Oh, lane 7. That's Alex Campbell, Oldham Aquatics. 27-27. Just need that confirmed. Thumbs up from Dave. Generally a good sign. Result confirmed on the board. So these heats getting quicker and quicker, faster and faster. So we've got 3 heats in the men's 17 years 50 fly, and here comes heat number 3. Heat number 3, as the boys just get to getting ready behind their blocks. Heat 3. Lane 1 is Adam Newell from the City of Salford, Frankie Dockin-Smith, Stockport Metro in 2, Ellis Cleworth, City of Liverpool in 3, Peter Allen in 4 from the Isle of Man, Ashley Donaldson, Altrincham in 5, James Hanford, Leyland Barracudas in 6, Matthew Rooney, Everton in 7, and Daniel Kinsella from the Warriors of Warrington in lane 8. And it looks like the centre lanes, lane 5, Ashley Donaldson, lane 4, Peter Allen, are just going to sneak ahead of lane 3, Ellis Cleworth, but it is Peter Allen from the Isle of Man, 26-24. 3/100ths ahead of Ellis Cleworth in lane 3. We just need that result confirmed. And Dave gives us the thumbs up and we're good to go. And there's the result on the board. And Peter Allen from the Isle of Man, 26-24, confirmed as the Heat 1 winner. So that concludes event number 302. And we move swiftly on to event number 303, which is the women's 17 years and over 200 meters freestyle. And that is, as we all know, 4 lengths of the pool. So we just wait for the referees to make their way back to the start of the pool. And we just have a little technical issue that we're just sorting out, and the swimmers will be with us as soon as possible. But we just sort out that technical issue. So I'm not sure how many people are getting up at 2 in the morning to watch Olympic swimming. I know I won't be. I'll wait for the highlights, I think. Yeah. It's a bit early for me, 2 o'clock in the morning. Especially when I've got to come and do the, come here in the morning. So it looks like we have some swimmers for the 200 freestyle. So event 303, we have 2 heats in event 303. So I'd say it's 4 lengths of the pool. Heat 1. Lane 2 is Maya Petersberger from Prescott. Lane 3 is Hannah McEnany from Winsford. Kate Forshaw, Bolton Metro, is in lane 4. Elizabeth Braley from Blackpool Aquatics is in 5. Olivia Hughes from Bolton Metro is in lane 6. And Fallon Cooney from City of Manchester Aquatics is in lane number 7. So first to turn at the 50-metre mark is Olivia Hughes of Bolton Metro in 31.71. And Olivia's maintaining that advantage as we move to the 100-meter mark. And as Olivia turns in first place in 1:07.84. And she's got about a body length lead onto her next competitor. So it looks like Elizabeth Braley from Blackpool Aquatics starting to chase down Olivia. As we move into the 150 mark, and it is still Olivia Hughes followed by Elizabeth Braley, but the gap is now only half a second, if that. Also Kate Forshaw from Bolton Metro is right there. But with 25 meters to go, lanes 5 and 6 swimming together. Elizabeth Braley looks like she's just moving ahead ever so slightly and could be the Heat 1 winner. And as we move under the flags, it is lane 5, Elizabeth Braley from Blackpool Aquatics. Gets a hand to the wall first, 2:22.79. Ahead of the long-time leader Olivia Hughes in second place. And Fallon just coming in to complete the heat. Caroline gives us the thumbs up, and the result is confirmed. Heat number 2. Heat 2 of event 303, the women's 17 years and over 200 meters freestyle. Lane 1 for the City of Liverpool is Fiona Byrne. Caitlin O'Brien of Blackpool Aquatics in 2. Martha Hurst of Stockport Metro in 3. With Amy West of Stockport Metro in 4. City of Manchester Aquatics, Emma Dixon is in 5. With Clitheroe's Martha Smith in lane 6. Libby Gotter of Preston is in 7, and Beth Hartwell of City of Manchester Aquatics is in lane number 8. And it's Amy West from Stockport Metro who's leading Heat 2 out, 29.57 at the 50-meter mark. And as we move through the first 100 meters, it is Amy West from Stockport Metro who's going to turn first, followed by her clubmate Martha Hurst and Emma Dixon from the City of Manchester. So Amy turns in a 1:02.45 and has got about a body length lead as she moves up the third 50. So as we get to the 150 mark, it's still Amy West with a commanding lead over Martha Hurst and Emma Dixon in second and third. And Amy's powering her way up this last length. And it looks like Emma Dixon from the City of Manchester just edged slightly ahead of Martha with 25 meters to go, but there's no doubting who our Heat 2 winner will be. Amy West from Stockport Metro, just coming in to finish now in a time of 2:07.22, and Martha Hurst is going to grab second, and she does, just ahead of lane number 5, Emma Dixon. And all the girls are right back. Thumbs up from Dave. Result confirmed as per the board. And that concludes event 303. We move on to event 304, the men's 17 years and over, 200 meters freestyle. We have 3 heats. Heat 1. Heat 1 of the 200 freestyle. In lane 1 is Jamie Ball from Pioneer 79. Lane 2, Joseph Arcangelo from Chorley Marlins. Lane 3 is Benjamin Porter from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Matthew Rooney from Everton. Lane 5 is Thomas Morgan from Southport. James Edwards from Preston is in 6. And lane 7 is Jordan Ormond from Bebington in lane 7. And first to turn at the 50-metre mark is Matthew Rooney, 27.69. Matthew still holds that lead coming up the first 100 metres. So as he turns in a minute .54, and Matthew still holding the lead from in lane 6, James Edwards from Preston and Thomas Morgan from Southport. As we move down the third 50, it's still Matthew Rooney. So at the 150 mark, it's still Matthew Rooney. He's led from the start until now, and followed closely by James Edwards of Preston. With 25 metres to go, can Matthew hold on? Can James swim him? Can James catch him up? 15 metres to go. It looks like it's going to be close. And as we go under the flags, it looks like Matthew's just going to hold on to this. And he does. 2:07.85. 2:07.85 for Matthew. And he led from start to finish. And that's all aboard. Thumbs up from Caroline. Result as per the board. Heat 2. Heat number 2. Lane 1 is Joshua King of Bolton Metro. Lane 2 is Jamie Clayton of Burnley Bobcats. 3, Ben Smith of Wigan Best. Ryan Coulthard, City of Manchester Aquatics in 4. Elliot Pickford, City of Manchester Aquatics in 5. Joshua Howard Hughes of Holton in 6. Daniel Holmes of Preston in 7. And Samuel Murphy of Blackburn in 8. And the early leader, Joshua Howard Hughes of Holton in lane number 6, 27.50. But not much between the first 3-4 swimmers. All swimming in a line there at the front. And as they go through the 100-metre mark, it's still Joshua Howard Hughes, 58.1, taking Heat 2 through. In second place, Ryan Coulthard of City of Manchester Aquatics. And as they move down the third 50, it looks like it's still Joshua Howard Hughes and Ryan Coulthard vying for that first position. Also Ben Smith from Wigan Best starting to make a move. But it is still Joshua Howard Hughes. And Ben Smith has now turned in second place ahead of Ryan Coulthard. And as we come down the last length, Joshua Howard Hughes, Ryan Coulthard. .15 metres to go, and it looks like Ryan Coulthard is just starting to edge ahead as we move underneath the flags. And it looks like Ryan Coulthard, just in the last 15 metres, is going to take heat number 2 in a time of 2:01.49. So, needs to be confirmed, that result and that time, but 2:01.49 for Ryan. Thumbs up from Dave. Result confirmed as per the board, heat number 3. Heat number 3 in lane 1, Patrick Braddock from Oldham Aquatics. From Stockport Metro, it's Vangelis. In 3 is Henry Moore from Southport. In 4 is Jordan Cooley from Stockport Metro. Jacques Boncel from Blackpool Aquatics in 5. 6 is Frankie Dockin-Smith, Stockport Metro. Peter Allen from the Isle of Man in 7. And Adam Tabernacle from Preston in lane 8. And taking them through the first 50 is Jordan Cooley from Stockport Metro in 26.0. As they come up to the 100-metre mark, it looks like Jordan's got about a body length lead, 54.54 into the second 100. And lane 6, Frankie Dockin-Smith. So at the 150, it's Jordan Cooley, who's got a commanding lead now over the rest of the field. And with 15 metres to go, it's Jordan versus the clock. And minor places, you've got lanes 2, 3, 4 all in a row. And a 152.7 for Jordan Cooley. Well done, boys. Thumbs up from Caroline. Result as per the board. And that concludes event number 304. We move on to event 305, which is the women's 17 years and over, 400 metres individual medley. We have one heat. Heat 1. And the swimmers for the 400 metres individual medley in lane 2 from City of Manchester Aquatics, it is Erin Hoyland. Stockport Metro's Olivia Molden in 3. Olivia Clare of City of Manchester Aquatics in lane 4. Rachel Hornby, Wigan Best in 5. Jennifer Green, also of Wigan Best in lane 6. And Molly James from Winsford in lane number 7. So the individual medley, it's a mixture of all 4 strokes: butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke and freestyle. And as everyone tells us, it's generally the breaststroke that makes or breaks the IM for these swimmers. But leading the way after the butterfly leg is lane number 6, Jennifer Green of Wigan Best. But the 3 ladies at the front of in the middle 3 lanes, all very much in a line as they move on to the backstroke. So it looks like Olivia Clare has taken on the race on the backstroke leg. Olivia Molden has come back into the race on this backstroke leg, as has Erin Hoyland in lane number 2. So it's all quite close as they move on to the breaststroke leg. So lanes 4 and 5 at the moment. Olivia Clare, Rachel Hornby, just ahead of the other girls on this breaststroke leg, and it's actually Rachel who's now assumed the lead, not by much from Olivia. And as they move down the second 50 of this breaststroke leg, it is Rachel Hornby from Wigan Bess with a slight lead over Olivia Clare. Jennifer Green still there. Olivia Molden in lane 2 and Erin Hoyland. But as we turn with 2 lengths to go, there's not much between the leading 2. It's going to be Rachel to turn first, followed by Olivia, and in third place Jennifer. So it looks like Olivia's just taken a bit of the advantage back on the first part of this freestyle leg. Just looks like from where I am slightly ahead as we move into the turn. Yep. Now 0.7 of a second ahead of Rachel and Jennifer turning in third. So as we move into the final 25 metres, it looks like Rachel's fighting back a little bit. But Olivia looks like she's got this race won. There's about a body length to catch. And it is Olivia Clare who's going to take in a time of 5:05.15. Just need that result to be confirmed. Molly's just coming in to complete the heat. Well done, girls. Thumbs up from Dave. Just wait for the result to be confirmed as per the board, and that concludes event number 305. We move on to 306, the men's 17 years and over 400 metres individual medley. We have one heat. Heat 1. And the 400 IM in lane 1 for City of Manchester Aquatics is Elliot Pickford. Lane 2, Ethan Wright from Winsford. Lane 3, Harper Whitehead from Stockport Metro. Lane 4 is Thomas Payne from the City of Manchester Aquatics. Pierce Greening from Cockermouth in 5, with Spencer Cragg of Burnley Bobcats in lane number 6. And completing this heat is lane 7, that's Joshua King from Bolton Metro. And as we move to the end of the fly leg, it's the 3 boys in 3-4-5 who are going to turn first. And looks like Thomas Payne just ahead of Harper and Pierce in third. As somebody once said, it's all about the breaststroke on the IM. So, Pierce Greening of Cockermouth has taken the lead on the backstroke. just slightly ahead of Thomas Payne as we move up the second 50 of the backstroke swim, getting ready to turn onto the breaststroke. So Pierce Greenham with about a body length lead on Thomas Payne as we move on to the breaststroke. And Harper Whitehead, Stockport Metro, just a body length back on Thomas Payne as we move down the first 50 of the breaststroke leg. So still Pierce Greenham on the breaststroke leg. Looks like he's keeping that distance ahead of Thomas Payne. Maybe even slightly extending it on this breaststroke leg. So with 100 meters to go, it looks like Pierce Greenham from Cockermouth is going to turn first, followed by Thomas Payne. So with 25 meters to go, it is Pierce Greenham who's going to win this 400 meters individual medley. And Pierce had an entry time of 4:41, so I think he's going to beat that. 4:30.2. Followed in by Thomas and Harper. So we just need that, wait for that time to be confirmed. Thumbs up from Caroline, and just wait for that result to be confirmed. Result as per the board, and that concludes event 306. We move on to event 307, the women's 17 years and over, 200 meters backstroke. We have one heat. Heat one. Heat one. So event 307, the women's 17 years and over, 200 meters backstroke. And in lane 1, Kate Forshaw from Bolton Metro. Lane 2 is Caitlin O'Brien from Blackpool Aquatics. Ella Williams from Preston is in lane 3. And Leyland Barracuda's Pia Murray in 4. In 5 is Lauren Bradley Holt of the City of Salford. Heidi Wild of the City of Salford is in lane 6. And Alia Day from Oldham Aquatics is in lane 7. Leading them out after 50 metres is lane number 4, and that's Pia Murray from Leyland Barracudas. Followed very closely by Lauren Bradley Holt. And it looks like these two at the front of the heat are going to battle it out for the first and second place. Well, turning at the 100 on 107.1 is Pia Murray. So as we go back to the pool, and it's Pia Murray from Leyland Barracudas and being chased all the way by Lauren Bradley Holt. And as we move in with 15 metres to go, it is Pia Murray who's going to touch the wall first, but followed very closely by Lauren Bradley Holt. And 2:17.11 for Pia. So the next event is 200 backstroke, and then we finish off the session with 100 fly for both men and women. Okay, event 308, the men's 17 years and over, 200 meters backstroke. We have 2 heats. Heat 1. Heat 1 of the 200 backstroke. In lane 3 is James Hanford of Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Joshua Howard Hughes of Holton. Ian Blackwell of Carnforth in lane 5, and Joel Morley of Southport in lane number 6. And it looks like lane 6, that's Joel Morley of Southport, who's taken the Heat 1 out on the first 50. And it looks like Joel's going to turn first in a 30.64. And as we move into the completion of the first 100, it is lane 6, Joel Morley, who's leading everyone out on a 1:05.11 through his first 100. As we move down to the 150 mark, still Joel Morley from Southport, turning 1:41.84. Just slightly ahead of James Hanford and Joshua Howard Hughes, who are starting to put some pressure on Joel. But with 25 meters to go, he's still got about half a body length lead. And looks like Joel could take Heat 1 of this 200 backstroke. He's led from start to finish. And as we move under the flags, it's a strong finish from James Hanford, but it is Joel Morley who'll hang on in time of 2:17.92. And we just need those results confirmed. Result confirmed. Heat 2. And the final heat of the men's 17 years and over, 200 meters backstroke. Lane 2 is Evan Brunston of the City of Manchester Aquatics. Lane 3 is Joel and Bennett of Stockport Metro. Thomas Hill of Southport in 4, with David Pugh of Stockport Metro in lane 5. Spencer Sheard of Dane Valley is in 6, with William Fidalgo Hull of Cockermouth in lane number 7. And lane 8 is Gabriel Taylor Rimmer of Bolton Metro. And it is Gabriel that's leading Heat 2 out in a 30.30 after the first 50. And it is lanes 8, 7 and 3 who are 1, 2, 3 at this moment. And as they turn at the 100-metre mark, it is lane 3. And that's Joel and Bennett from Stockport Metro who's leading the way. That's a good second 50 from Jolan to get ahead. And moving into the third 50, and the turn there from Joel and Bennett, he's extended his lead at the front to about 2 seconds from in lane 8 Gabriel Taylor Rimmer from Bolton Metro. And with 25 metres to go, it is Joel and Bennett from Stockport Metro who looks like he's going to take Heat 2 of this men's 200 metres backstroke. And coming under the flags, it is Joel and Bennett, 2:09.36, and lane 8. Or lane 2, but we need those results confirmed. We need those results confirmed. No doubt about your winner. And that was lane 3, that was Joel and Bennett from Stockport Metro. And your result as per the board. And that concludes event 308. We now move on to event 309, the women's 17 years and over 100 meters butterfly. We have 3 heats. Heat 1. And in Heat 1, in lane 3, it's Maya Petersberger from Prescott. Lane 4, Bailey Siri from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5, Elizabeth Braley from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 6 is Abigail George from Winsford. So it's 100 metres butterfly, 2 lengths of the pool. So turning first, 33.58 for Blackpool Aquatics, Elizabeth Braley. And as they come down the second 50, it is still Elizabeth Braley and Bailey Siri fighting it out for first place. Bailey from Burnley Bobcats and Elizabeth Blackpool Aquatics. And it looks like lane number 4, that's Bailey Siri, now starting to edge ahead as we move under the flags. And it will be lane 4, Bailey Siri, taking the touch ahead of Elizabeth Braley in a 1:14.24. So that result has been confirmed on the board. Heat 2. So, Heat 2 of the women's 100 metres butterfly. Amy Tebay from Southport in 1. Catherine Waters from Preston in 2. Abby Winstanley, City of Manchester Aquatics in 3. Whittle Metro's Millie Goodman in 4, Martha Hurst in 5 from Stockport Metro, Lucy Thompson from Stockport Metro in 6, with Libby Gotter from Preston in lane 7, and in lane 8 is Bethany Shum from Bolton Metro. And leading out Heat 2 is Abby Winstanley from City of Manchester Aquatics in a 30.86. But there's really nothing in it in lanes 3, 4 and 5 at the moment. They look level as we move past the 25 metres with 15 metres to go, and it is Abby, Millie and Martha. And it looks like lanes 4 and 5, that's Millie and Martha, who are going to fight it out. And it looks like Millie gets the touch on a 106.93. So that's lane 4, 106.93. Just need that confirmed. Result confirmed. Heat 3. Heat 3 of the women's 17 years, 100 metres butterfly. In lane 1, Martha Smith from Clitheroe. Lane 2 is Holly White from the City of Liverpool. Lane 3, Pia Murray from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Jessica Calderbank from City of Manchester Aquatics. Lane 5, Gabrielle Melbourne Smith of the City of Liverpool. Amy West, Stockport Metro in 6. Beatrice Clover in 7 from Stockport Metro. And Rachel Hornby from Wigan Best in lane 8. So as we move on to the flags, it is Jessica Calderbank, City of Manchester Aquatics, in a 101.94. Takes the win for the City of Manchester. And that concludes event number 309. As we move into the final event, which is event 310, the men's 17 years and over, 100 metres butterfly. 3 heats, heat 1. So, heat 1 in lane 1 is Jordan Ormond from Bebington. Lane 2, Thomas Cars from Widnes. Lane 3, Ethan Nevitt from Stretford. Lane 4, Alex Campbell from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 5, Charles Kelly from Southport. Lane 6, James Ross from the City of Salford. And lane 7 is Jamie Ball from Pioneer 79. And leading the way through is Alex Campbell from Oldham Aquatics in 28.46. And Alex has got about a body length lead at the head of the field, and it doesn't look like he'll be caught in heat number 1. And as he moves underneath the flags, it will be Alex Campbell from Oldham Aquatics who's going to touch in a 1 minute 2.36. 1 minute 2.36. Thumbs up from the referee, and we are waiting for the result. Confirmed as the board, heat 2. Heat 2. And in lane 1 is Benjamin Harrison from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 2 is Evangelos from Stockport Metro. 3, Adam Blackshaw from Winsford. 4, Ethan Wright from Winsford. 5 is Patrick Braddock from Oldham Aquatics. 6 is Oliver Tinkler from Wigan Best. 7 is Daniel Kinsella, Warrington Warriors. And lane 8 is Adam Tabernacle from Preston. And leading the way is Oldham Aquatics, Patrick Braddock. 27.72. And Patrick with the silver hat in lane 5. He looks like he's got about a body length lead from Evangelos in lane 2 from Stockport Metro. And with 15 metres to go, it is Patrick Braddock in lane number 5. As we move under the flags, and it is Patrick in lane 5 and a 59.02. 59.02 for Patrick. Result confirmed, heat number 3. So the final heat in lane 1 from Stockport Metro is Jolan Bennett. In lane 2, Henry Moore from Southport. Ellis Cleworth from the City of Liverpool in 3, with Thomas Payne from the City of Manchester Aquatics in 4. Isle of Man's Peter Allen in 5, with Ashley Donaldson of Altrincham in 6. Adam Newell, City of Salford in 7. And it's Frankie Dockin-Smith from the Stockport Metro in lane 8. And it is Henry Moore, 27.05, who's taken it out. Just followed by Ashley Donaldson and Ellis Cleworth. And as we come down the second 50, it looks like Henry Moore still holding off from Ellis Cleworth in lanes 2 and 3. And as we come under the flags, it is going to be Henry Moore in lane 2, Ellis Cleworth in 3. That was an easy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Henry Moore, 57.65. And that concludes session 3 of the Swim Northwest Festival of Swimming. Result is confirmed by the board. Just before we all go, I'd just like to say a big thank you to all the technical officials and the volunteers for giving up your time today. A big thank you from everybody on the balcony. And officials, you may leave the pool deck and go home quickly and safely.